Here's the thing about shame. So shame theory is really interesting, actually. But one of the tricky things about shame is that sometimes there's this belief we fall into, or trap. Like if I can self-shame enough, I can protect from other shame, right? So self-shame is the shame we give ourselves. Other shame is the shame we experience from others. So I see people with very internalized RSD who are, people-pleasing, perfectionistic, tend to have really harsh inner critics that are very shame-based and have a really hard time diffusing and unhooking from these inner critics, partly because that inner critic feels really protective. Because if that inner critic is, I'm going to shame you so you don't experience shame from another person, it's playing a protective role. Now, we would argue it's not actually protecting or helping the person, right? But it feels like it's incredibly protective. Most of my life, I've had a very, very harsh inner critic. And yeah, I couldn't unhook from it until the last few years because I was like, no, this is protecting me. So self-shame, protecting from other shame.